Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. Now, I know it's been a few weeks since I uploaded. In fact, the video I recorded before this, a few weeks ago, is not going to be the first one you're seeing. It's going to be this one. Now, um, I know it's been a hot minute. I've been working my way through some things, and so I'm still working through some of it, but I'm gonna try and start uploading regularly again. Before I get into the topic of this video, I'm just gonna state this. The next week's video will be in front of a bookshelf, but I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do that because there's so little space in my bedroom that it's really hard to have have the area just without me recording sitting at my desk like I am now or on my bed. Now, I'm probably actually going to record at my desk from now on just because it's an easier way to get access to this microphone. The other one, I had to do a lot of uh, audio effects to make it not so horrifying. Because, the audio on this mic is obviously a lot better. So, yeah, I'm still going to be working through that. So after next week, and after I do a bookshelf tour, which will take a long time because that video is going to take a long time to edit. I got a lot more books than I did last time. I will not be having bookshelves behind me. You'll see likely this, just because it's a lot easier on me. And yeah, it's really all. There might be a few videos in my room, but you won't really see books behind me because it's just such a tight space and it's just not gonna work. So let's move on to the topic of this video, which is another writing vlog. Now it's been a hot minute since I recorded a writing video. Let's take a look at when my last writing vlog was. 4 months ago. 4 months ago was my last writing vlog. And here I am again with the new one because I have an update. I'm in chapter 16 of my third book. And in chapter 14, I've done quite a bit of writing in the last week, considering I wrote 2 chapters. But in chapter 14, I have an encoded letter. Now, I had written out the letter. This is all of the work I had to do to have an encoded letter and then also decode the letter without the cipher. Now, I used the simplest code. I used the simplest thing, which is Pigpen, the Pigpen cipher code. That is really easy because it's all based in probabilities. I did all of the research on it. But when you don't have a cipher, things can go awry. And a part of ciphering this is to count each symbol. Now, when I tell you that's literally all that this is, after a while, all of them look the same. So, this took days. It shouldn't have taken days. But I wanted to write my the character that was deciphering it. I wanted to write through them deciphering it. Stupid decision on my end. I know. So idiotic. But you know what? It's done. But here's my advice to anyone who wants to incorporate an encrypted letter. Make sure you know what you're doing and maybe don't make it 4 pages long. But I did it. I have so many. Then, uh, in the book, when you meet him at the point where he's trying to decipher this letter, it's there are 6, yes, 6 letters already deciphered, and so I had to print this out again and figure out how to print it out again with those deciphered letters, see how much of it would make sense. None of it, clearly. Uh, and so I had to do so much. It took 2, maybe 3 weeks to write the letter, first in English, then encode it. Then, well, I came up with my own cipher. So I came up with my own cipher. Then I encoded it. And then I had to write it out again. And then I had to count every single symbol. Very, very not fun. And then I had to see what it looked like with certain symbols figured out already based off of certain names. And then I had to go into the probabilities of letters, and I had to figure out which ones were more probable. How I looked into Morse code because Morse code has a probability thing. So yeah, uh, and then I had to see at what point would it make sense. Of course, I kind of cheated around that because I was just tired. I was tired of it. So I made my character suddenly realize that, oh right, this was a cipher he created years ago, and he just forgot. And seeing certain letters figured out helped him remember, because like it is a cipher he created years ago, but you know, so much happens in life that you can't remember everything. Um, but yeah, he suddenly remembers after like 10 letters are figured out. So yeah, and with those 10 letters, it it looked pretty uh easy to decipher because there was literally because it looked more like this. But yeah, this was not fun. So to anyone who ever plans on putting an encrypted letter, I do not suggest trying to decrypt it with your character. I did it, but it takes so long. And now I'm in chapter 16 and I'm getting the book going again. And it's I'm at a certain point in the book where it's not the end, but it's the lead up to the end. So I'm almost done. First draft, first draft, first draft. Then I gotta go through edits, and then I gotta send it to my editor, and then it's a whole issue. But yeah, so this this is something that I do not recommend to anyone ever. Don't do it. Learn from my mistakes. Do not do as I do. Do as I say. Because I do things the hard way. I do things in the worst way possible. Do not recommend. Don't ever do. Don't. Just don't. So I've figured that out. I've also come to a realization that I like to kill off certain people. I haven't killed them yet. Don't worry. I haven't killed them yet. They're gonna die in this book, though. But I like to just kill off certain people that are very important to my main cast, who are beloved people. and I'm going to cry when I kill this person. And I've also decided to shoot an arrow right through the other pane because spoiler alert for my first book. If you haven't gotten to the like end of it, sorry, but spoiler alert for my first book. Uh, Daryl dies, and so I've done a lot in book two. With his death, I've mentioned it. I- There's a bunch of things, and he keeps coming back. Not literally, but in memories and stuff. So I've literally just written another memory with him, and I'm super. It makes me cry whenever I write his character again through memories because I remember, oh wait, yeah, I killed this man. I killed him in a pretty not great way. And I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that what I did to him was not right. What I did to him was definitely awful. And you know what? I'm sorry. Like things happen. But yeah, so I am so sorry to anyone who's reading my books, who's going to be reading my second, who's going to be reading my third. Just a little side note here. Do not get attached to certain characters because once you do, I will bring them back constantly and mention them constantly, and also there's gonna be a lot of death in book three, like a lot. Anyways, yeah. So I've been dealing with a lot of emotions because I've also been writing things that happened in the past with this character I killed off. uh, and then it's also bringing back to the character I that is another pretty important person that I'm going to end up killing in probably actually a few chapters from now. And it breaks my heart. It does. Like I am not one of those writers who will not kill the the characters that I love. I'm not. I'm also not the type of writer to be like, oh, well, this person needs to die, so let's laugh and have tea or coffee or let's laugh about it. No, I am the type of writer to cry with my readers that I have killed off these certain people. Like I have killed so many people. Let's find the notebook. Where's the notebook? I have this notebook here. This is all of my world building, all of my uh, other just notes that I need to keep for these characters. Um, but I have a kill list right here. Now, let's see. I have updated this to the current point it is in. So, let's see exactly how many characters I have killed so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've killed 5. And only one of them has happened. No, 2 of them have happened in book 3. There were 2 deaths in book 1. One of them was unimportant enough for me not to. So really, I've killed 6 people because that other one isn't in here. I've killed 6 people. 2 of them were in book 1, and 2 were in book 2. And so far, I have killed 2 in book 3, and there's going to be a lot more following. So, don't get attached to any characters. Ever. Just don't. It's not gonna help. But yeah, that's really it for this writing vlog. I might have another one for you guys in a few weeks because I'm really trying to hammer out the rest of this book because God, the ending always goes by so fast when I'm writing because I know how I want this to end and I know what I'm doing. And it's like I'm in the end game sort of era of this book. So I'm going to finish pretty soon. Next few months. Probably going to finish it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. If you want to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video. And I will see you all in the next video.